Welcome back, MarauderEX with Let's Play Dragon Force. I cut the last video. As you can see, I'm not still in domestic affairs. I figured you guys had enough of the domestic affairs screen. I did, however, finish everything, going through, talking to each general, finding out what needs to be done, and taking care of those generals. So, now we're back to, the core game. And getting everything in order so that I can make sure I'm in the best shape possible for the upcoming fights. As you can see, I've still got a Dragon Man standing down there that will kick the crap out of me. Relatively easy. It is storyboard fight, so I do have to go after him with Vangal. He will just keep retreating otherwise. But I have Vangal on my side now. Thanks to the last domestic affairs, he is now part of my group. And I'm going to make him part of my main battle group, and then send them forward. Alright. Getting everything in order. Now that I've got so many generals, it's kind of a pain to make sure you've got everything where you need to have it. Also, reoccupy that castle that I had to abandon due to the Skull Children. And I'm being attacked again by Trandor. I mean, it happens. It really does. But I've got more than enough troops to deal with whatever they throw at me at this point, so... Really, probably should send someone over there just, to give me troops. Because at the rate I'm going, I'm burning through all of my troops rather quickly. And link requests going out. Now, really, why link requests to go out at this point, considering he's got almost half the troops that Dan has, half the MP? It makes no sense to me. But he requested it, so for morale's sake, I'll send it out. And Dan is using one of the few tactical positions that you rarely see. Mainly because it doesn't work. What it's designed to do is basically pinch your group into a two-pronged attack. And normally it would work if you didn't have the use of specials. Special abilities kind of mess up a lot of the mechanics for some of the battle formations in this. Because if it weren't for me using Sonic Wave, it may have worked a little bit better, because then I would have had my group completely surrounded by his. However, the fact that Sonic Wave causes troops to still move, but it makes it impossible to input commands, small problem. If there's ever a sequel to this game, that's one of the things they could fix. And it's going to come down to a duel between me and Dan. Monk versus Fire. And Link starts off with a combo, and that finishes it. Dan can actually be a quite powerful general if you level him up. My very first playthrough, I never touched the Topaz Kingdom until close to the very end, and Dan was leveled up. At that point, they were 17, 18 level. I mean, ridiculously high for this game. He was a pain to deal with. Alright, and Terrace's group comes back for another round. this makes like the third or fourth time I've taken over this castle. And Kodiak doesn't do anything special, he just uses special formation. That sounded kind of redundant, didn't it? And Samurai, again, are about the same level as soldiers. Samurai versus cavalry. It's pretty much a even fight. And I believe Kodiak has Sonic Wave as well, so or not, he just has Sonic Wave. And very rarely melee, but it's might as well just send all of my troops out to make sure that he gets beaten. Because the higher likelihood that I have to capture this general, the better, because then it's less generals I'd have to deal with when going after Leon. But he retreats. Please, for the love of all that's holy, let me capture him. No. So, I'll be dealing with him yet again. I've got a lot of people in this castle. A lot of people that I'm not going to ever use in this castle. So we're going to send them off. And vangal starts with 30 dragons, which 30 dragons can easily take on 100 of just about anything else, so... And, sadly, Ramzel is out of my battle group. I'll have to send him elsewhere to join up with another group. That does kind of make me sad, because I do like Ramzel. But vangal is so much more powerful. Like, ridiculous. So. Alright, and with that, coming up on the end of the video, I don't want it to run too long. Send this out, and I will see you in our next installment, where there will be even more world conquering. Alright, take it easy everyone.